Hi guys, my name is Quebby2004 and I play World of Tanks still. And I have not stopped doing that, but I've stopped putting videos up. But I think well, no, let's put it that way. I have the good intention to get back to at least one video. I'm hoping to get 2 videos out a week. I'm full-time working. I have a family, so I don't know if I'm even make two. Sometimes it will be no video in a week at all, but I will be back or more regularly now. That's for sure. Reason for that is I've never stopped playing games. As I said, I've just stopped putting stuff out. And some things in my life changed that I'm motivated to do YouTube again. No, I'm not. I'm not. Uh, I'm not a job seeker now. I'm not unemployed, but no. I talk about that in the video a little later. So, as far as World of Tanks is concerned, I will still consider World of Tanks my main focus area when it comes to gaming, but you will see other games popping up here as well, such as um, well, what am I playing as well as like Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age Origins. I play Arch Age. I play Star Wars, The Old Republic. Racing games. I'm heavily into racing games, and I'm not that shitty. You need to collect points. I mean, simulation. Like decent simulation, like Race '07, like Assetto Corsa. Um, no driving aids whatsoever. It's like getting your car fit for the track, in terms of setup, and then trying to hunt the best times, that kind of racing. You might see stuff like that coming up here as well. Also, I might end up putting World of Tank videos up here with some TeamSpeaks, sound. Uh, how do you call that? Track. Some voice tracks in German because my World of Tank habits have changed, as in I'm now playing almost exclusively in platoons, and I do so with two buddies of mine. They're both German, so and when I put TeamSpeak stuff here, that will, naturally be in German language. So, but I will make sure you see that in the title, so you don't have to deal with German stuff if you don't understand it. Just come back for the next video then. There will be English videos still, and they will remain the majority. I just warning, so to speak, that there might be German videos, or videos with German voice. Um, World of Tanks is still a game which I consider up to what I would say. Okay, I could play that any time of the day, any day of the week, any day of the year. So no bother at all. There's one major thing that I find fundamentally broken, and I think there isn't a business reason to not fix that. Wargaming apparently sees that differently, but yeah, so I have no obligation to agree to them. I generally find the matchmaking is broken, fundamentally broken. As you can see, I'm using XVM, and as you know, XVM rates the win chance per game you are in. And I know, and I do appreciate, XVM is not a box standard tool that comes shipped with World of Tanks, but I think it gives you a fair view on where your team is at, and what kind of monkeys you have to keep up with. And yesterday it so happened, and I'm not referring to only yesterday, that would be a little bit short-sighted, but the majority of my gaming sessions in the last, let's say, 2.5, 3 months, we're almost always dominated by 40% or 45% win chance games. And I'm not saying I want always a win chance above 50%, but I want the matchmaker, and I almost would say I would insist on that, that this is the fairest way of dealing with it. I want the matchmaker to put me in a challenged game, which like I would accept 50-50 is a challenging game. Maybe 48% is a challenging game, but not as it happened to me yesterday. 20 games played, 16 with a win chance below or 45% and below. I don't consider that appropriate at all. So that's broken. That's fundamentally broken. That's fucked up. Um, I also think that the one core utilization of the game engine is a little bit out of touch with current technology. I don't understand why they're not pushing harder to get that out the door to support more than one core. I find that, you know, literally that's ridiculous for a company with that turnaround in money that Wargaming has. But other than that, uh, World of Tanks is up to par. You know, they're putting a lot of effort into detail. The maps are really beautifully, remastered. The tank models that are being phased in HD quality are absolutely gorgeous. They're putting time and effort into the game modes and tweaking stuff and constant analyzing the statistics to try to make sure to make the most balanced gameplay available. So I'm trusting them with the balancing and all the rest of it. So I don't see anything major broken in balancing. So I find that is um, a pretty good thing that they're doing there, right? And at the moment, and I'm also not one of these whiners saying that World of Tanks is pay to win, because it really isn't. You don't have to drop money in order to shoot gold or premium ammunition. Everyone can do so, and if people complain about people shooting premium ammunition and calling them skillless noobs, well, you know, um, these folks clearly did not understand what the game is all about in my books. I think I think they should whine a little less and play a little more, and adjust to the circumstances, and not pretend they're elite and won't need any gold ammunition. Fuck those guys. Um, so yeah, one other thing is, and that is comes down to what I mentioned earlier, my motivation. I'm coming from a Linux Windows background. Linux is more dominant in my personal private life, and Windows is more dominant in my work environment for the last 10 years. So, um, let's say 3.5, 4 years ago, I purchased a MacBook. Then I purchased another MacBook, and now I've, I soon realized that the way Mac OS is handling software is building ergonomics, work ergonomics, and forming workflows when it comes to work is more my kind of thing. So I recently purchased a um, iMac, and I found out how to play games on iMacs or Macs, at least the games that I mentioned earlier. Um, and I can record videos and all the rest of it. So, and video recording, video editing is my second biggest hobby. Well, I should say really my third biggest hobby. My biggest hobby and love and passion is my family. My second one biggest hobby is gaming, and the third biggest hobby, or I would rate them equal, is video editing. or image editing, manipulation, illustration, that kind of thing. Um, and with Mac, I will have access to software for video and image editing that is on a more professional level for more affordable price tag. And I will take advantage of that. And I will start putting out videos of games I play on the Mac, and I try to optimize the recording procedures and the workflows for creating the videos. And once I've figured that one out and got familiar with the tools, I will also try and make more attractive videos, not just um, fling um, the gameplay on there and talk a little, but also doing stuff with the video in general. So um, yeah, and that is a thing that I had a thought of. I will talk about in another video, but I'm thinking about doing a second channel about the transition from Windows to Mac. But this game comes to an end, and yeah, if you like my thoughts, where I'm going, just hit subscribe and stay tuned. I will come at you anytime soon again, and I see you guys later. Bye.